Since the dawn of television, commercials have had a very simple formula. Show product, sell product, highlight who it's for and how it makes them feel, demonstrate what it can do, and throw in a celebrity or two. Sex sells, and so do special offers. Big companies laughed all the way to the bank with a simple but winning formula.
Houston, we have a problem.
In the modern world, it is not enough for entertainment to entertain or advertisements to advertise. Our modern company must enlighten the world with virtuous progressive values, preaching diversity, inclusion, and social justice. Here are the greatest commercials ever made and remade for modern audiences.
Flawless skin, old news.
Flawless Women, a catwalk of page-free models rolls out to sell a dream liquid mousse. It's poreless, air-whipped, and can turn a golf ball into a Malteser. This lady's young son is so stunned by her radiance that he takes a break from burning ants.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe that's not a good slogan for an artificial beauty product.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Now, I'm gonna teach you how to go from this to...
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe not. If there was a day to skip school, this would be it. The cosmetic conglomerate is less
Maybe it's Maybelline.
and more, maybe it's masculine. In 2023, companies do not advertise to women because they don't know what a woman is. Is a woman born with it, or does she learn it from YouTube makeup tutorials? The end result is a Maybelline model who looks like Lady Gaga. If Lady Gaga wasn't a lady, and she really was Gaga. In the Victorian era, people paid to see bearded ladies. Now, people watch them for free on TikTok. A lucrative business model for Maybelline, lipstick and shaving tutorials, available all in one video. The best way to sell jeans in 1991? Cast Brad Pitt as a hot felon in his underpants. Benjamin Unbuttoned is released with a camera, thrown a pair of jeans, and gift-wrapped a beautiful woman. If this was the real punishment for crime, every day would be Purge Day. Every man behind bars. The only possibility of inclusivity in this commercial, one is not sure if the prison guard is looking at her or him. Originals stand the test of time. Or do they?
I dream of a world in which you can be other than straight and other than cisgender. And
Who needs a Hollywood A-lister when you can have activist, writer, photographer, actor, public speaker, I.O. Tiller Wright?
not have it be such a big deal.
5 job titles, but no big deal for Amber Heard's best friend.
Embarrassing.
Right is right. Young gay people don't need to be told they're alright. They just need billion-dollar corporations to tell everyone else in jeans commercials. Pride is integrity, community, and periods at the ends of sentences.
I added a period because it's a complete statement. It's like a full sentence. I am.
Today I feel gay.
In 1991, Levi jeans brought beautiful women and fast cars. Now they bring boxes to check and never-ending job titles. In a bygone era, Miller Lite sold the Miller Life, beer for the working man. Black or white, it was.
Right.
The best thing about it?
That's a third less calories than a regular beer. Wrong! The best thing about it, it tastes great.
The men of the day had no time for dieting or raging against the machine. They just wanted a cold hard pint and a beautiful, warm-hearted woman to go home with.
Beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Here's a little known fact. Women were among the very first to brew beer ever.
Beer commercials no longer sell beer. They give lectures about women.
How did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis.
Miller Lite now rightly rails against their toxic masculine customers. Bikinis, symbols of oppression. Women might as well be dressed in orange jumpsuits. Before, the mission was to sell beer. Now, the mission is to rid the world of the patriarchy, one downed pint at a time.
So here's to women, because without us, there would be no beer.
Without women, there would be no beer, and without bikinis, women would look like Mother Teresa. 3 cheers for Miller Lite and their shit beer campaign. What beats a beer commercial about women's rights? A beer commercial about trans women's rights. Step forward.
Hi.
Dylan Mulvaney, the new star of the light beer industry.
A can with my face on it.
Who wouldn't want to drink from a can with a modern woman's face on it?
Cheers. Go team. Whatever team you love, I love too.
Whatever team you love, she loves too. Now that's inclusive. A surefire commercial hit for Bud Light and budding women.
Bud Light losing its title as the top-selling U.S. beer, at least for the last month. What's going on there?
An Adidas TV commercial from 2003. At first glance, it checks all the modern boxes. An all-woman cast, diversity, women showing they are just as good at football as men. How could such a classic commercial possibly get better? Hey, 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 hey. Macho, macho. 20 years ago, the world not only discriminated against women, but women with larger-than-life bodies. They were the joke of Hollywood. And TV advertisements. Not anymore. Overweight women now roundly, rightfully take their place alongside professional athletes to market sports and fitness wear. Finally, a body shape all women can aspire to, without ever leaving the couch. How about bikinis? Another body shape all women can aspire to, if they are assigned male at birth. In the modern world, fat women can be fit, and bikinis can be sexist for women, but not for trans women. At Hamburger University, Professor Ronald McDonald is whiter than the Milky Bar Kid. The clown prince of fast food is teaching hamburgers about the Hamburglar, the infamous patty pickpocket who kidnaps poor little ham students.
I was like, oh, he is hoofing it. I was like, he's trying to get to McDonald's. When you play on our team, it can be a little competitive. But we still like to have fun.
Out with the hamburgers, in with the hamming it up. In case you missed their t-shirts, rainbow socks, and athletic prowess, the Varsity Gay League, California's premier LGBT sports association.
We go to McDonald's after every game.
If that's true, the Varsity Gay League will also become the Varsity Body Positive League.
Now, the best thing about being here with you guys is just being ourselves.
Our friendships may have started on the field, but this is our happy place.
Yeah. McDonald's, the one place gay men can truly be gay. A sight no modern woman should ever see on TV. Housewives going shopping. They're buying toothpaste, fabric softener, and saving up coupons. Where are the husbands? Working, while the women do the real work in the supermarket. The only saving grace for this grossly sexist commercial, one of the housewives isn't white. A modern commercial shows the reality of modern life. White people staring at black people. The racists raise their car windows, close elevator doors, sit at faraway tables, and leave swimming pools. A true reflection of life in 21st century America. In the courtroom, the poor man arrives for trial. But wait! The man who has been judged is the judge. Guess again, racists. Procter & Gamble have brought the world one step closer to ending prejudice forever.
The best a man can get.
The best a man can get.
In the 1980s, men were winners. They lived the dream. A nice job, a beautiful wife, a perfect son, trophies, surfboards, space, and wet shaves. Gillette made commercials for their #1 customers, men. And men loved it. Each squirt of the shaving foam made them feel like winners.
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual harassment.
Masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get?
Now, men are losers. Bullies, perverts, men staring into mirrors.
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Mansplainers. They chase beautiful women down the street and beat up other kids at barbecues. Gillette, the worst a man can get.
And there will be no going back.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie.
Come on.
The shaving company smashes the patriarchy, detoxes toxic masculinity, and checks white male privilege. Gillette, a company without regret. Never before in the history of commercials have huge multinational corporations done so much for so few. Before, the bottom line was the finishing line. Greed was good, profit was the point, money was the maker. Now the bottom line is not a line, it's a rainbow, a love heart, an arrow through the heart of racism, sexism, fatism, homophobia, and transphobia. They may make less money, serve fewer customers, but what they gain is priceless. The love and respect of the social justice community.
I love you.
You want another slice?
No, I'm okay.
What else is on?
Yeah, let's see what else.
Where's the TV guy?